The new year is right around the corner. So if you are looking for ways that you can market your business in a cost-effective manner, but still really increase your visibility and attract those ideal clients that you're looking for, then you want to stick around for this video because I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do to really grow your business, increase your visibility, and attract those ideal clients that you're looking for. Hi, I'm Laura Connor, and welcome to my channel. Let's get right into this. Now, the first thing that you really can do, you need to use public speaking. Now, I know most people, they don't want to use public speaking. You're a business owner, you know what you know how you can solve your clients' problems. So all you have to do is come up with a framework that you can use over and over again that lays out the steps that you use to get your clients from frustrated and about to give up to highly successful and happy. Identify those steps, break it down to 3 or 5 steps, and then that becomes the framework for any presentation that you're going to give. If you don't have a system to get people from problem to solution, maybe there are problems that your ideal client is facing all the time, or things that really have them up at night thinking about. Write those 3 or 5 points down and then elaborate on those points. Then that becomes your framework to talk as well. Once you have your points laid out, then you just need to craft a strong opening and also a strong closing. Now, once you have that, you are then ready to start to go out to community groups, social groups, business groups, networking events, and offer your services as a speaker. The second step is for you to get on other people's podcasts or their interview shows. Because you already have your signature talk laid out, you know what you want to talk about. And whenever you are being interviewed, you can always just go through each of the points and they can be the talking points that you elaborate on. By making yourself available to be a guest, you are going to open yourself up to audiences that you would never otherwise have had the opportunity to speak to. By having your framework talk laid out, you will never really be at a loss as to what to say. So this is really a great opportunity for you to introduce yourself to a lot of new audiences without having to do a lot of the work to find those audiences. Finding a podcast is not hard because there are hundreds of thousands of podcasts and they're constantly looking for new guests that have unique insights for their audiences. Now, the third thing that you can do is you can host your own events. I really love hosting events because this positions you as that go-to person. You don't have to have a large event to be successful. You can have 5 people at your event. You can have 500 people at your event. The key to it is to have regular events, not just one-offs. So whether you have weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly events, figure out your schedule and stick to it. Now, another thing is you don't have to always be the one speaking at these events. Matter of fact, it doesn't even have to be an event where people sit down and speak. Sure, those are fine, but it's not limited to those type of sit-down events. If you are into health and wellness, you can have monthly nature walks. If you are into dog grooming or pets, you can have bring your puppy to the dog park day. If you are in some type of a nonprofit, you can have a walkathon or clean up the park. It doesn't matter. Just the fact that you are creating these events and you are bringing people together helps to lift you up in the minds of your ideal clients. This leads me to the bonus point. Most business owners are not leveraging these 3 methods. Even fewer of them are using this bonus point, which is to promote these events heavily to your community and throughout your different social network. Typically, when someone speaks at an event, you normally would see 1 or 2 posts about it tops in their social media feeds. But one speaking event, one event that you host yourself, one podcast interview can be shared in different formats for weeks on end. This is something that most people overlook, the power of leveraging the events and the places that you speak at on social media over and over again. So out of the 3 plus the bonus tip that I shared, which one are you going to take advantage of and start doing right now? Please share it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're going to do. And look out for part 2 of this video where I will share 3 more things that you can do to market your business in the new year and really attract your ideal clients. If you liked this video, please remember to share it and comment. See you in the next one.